Goeiedag en hartlik welkom by episode 129 van Agri Monitor. Ek is Elvira Hatting en ek is oudergewoonte saam met julle op Dinsdae in hierdie landbou-uitsending. Nou in vandag se Plaas Toe-segment gaan kuier ons weer saam met AgriBank op 'n plaas. Hierdie keer is dit by Babette Taljaard van Grootfontein. Nou sy vertel ons meer oor haar groenteboerdery as ook haar veeboerdery. In vandag se nuusgesprek kuier ons dan by Farmers Meat Abbatoir, waar die abattoir dan nou onlangs weer heropen het met minister Calle Schlettwein wat aan die beurt is. Lekker saam kuier.
In the heart of Africa lies a land of timeless beauty. Welcome to Namibia, where nature's wonders unfold. A land of breathtaking deserts, untamed wilderness, and ancient traditions. Beneath its surface, Namibian diamonds, crafted by nature, coveted by the world. A testament of time. An extraordinary giveaway. Namibia Diamond Trading Company is giving you the chance to win a polished diamond valued at 100,000 Namibian dollars. To enter, simply scan the QR code, send a WhatsApp to 085-785-6231 with #diamond and follow the on-screen instructions. Discover the magic of these unique diamonds. From the heart of Namibia to yours.
Funding part of it and the risk aspects that are related to the potato production is also
here in Marienthal today to witness the outcome of a significant investment into agro-processing capacity of Namibia. A significant moment indeed. The reopening of Farmers Meat small stock abattoir and processing, which closed several years ago and had an on and off fortune, is coming at the right time. And I take this opportunity to thank the management of O&L Group for your kind invitation to the ministry and to me to officiate and witness at this important event. Indeed, I congratulate the board and management of Farmers Meat, Heartleaf and O&L for this impactful investment that we have witnessed. The coming online of this facility resonates well with government policy objectives of achieving high inclusive economic growth, economic diversification, value addition, job creation, direct or indirect. Nationally, we recognize that agriculture, which is a direct or indirect source of livelihoods for a large share of the population, roughly 70%, is the sector which stands the best chance to induce great latitude of inclusion, quality economic growth, and social progression through a few points. The first one we want to highlight is the achieving of the national food security and food self-sufficiency through productive investment, increased production, and productivity in the sector. Secondly, we need to develop environmentally sustainable agricultural processes and food production. Job creation, given the sector's high employment absorption capacity, is a crucial element, a crucial multiplier effect of agriculture. And with that comes, of course, poverty reduction through the generation of per capita income and producers and households, and lastly, the erosion of income inequality through the wealth-based empowerment opportunities. That is what the agricultural sector can deliver if we consolidate along the whole value chain. And I believe that is one of the good outcomes of this investment, that it is a consolidation of a value chain from producers to consumers that makes it such impactful and such meaningful investment. The livestock subsector remains the mainstay for the majority of farmers, and I think Mr. Ventel mentioned that, with significant potential for improvement. We take pride that Namibia's agricultural sector enjoys access to lucrative markets in the region and globally, creating access and sturdy demand for our products. The existence of this access to market demand is a favorable opportunity to improve domestic livestock production capacity and to transform from producers of raw materials and importers of finished meat products by servicing these best paying markets with finished, high quality and intermediary goods. That is, finished and intermediary goods of high quality. This requires that registered abattoirs are put into productive use. Value chain industries such as tanneries are harnessed fully. Veterinary services and efficiency provided and the public sector institutional capacity is improved to service the agricultural sector better. The reopening of Farmers Meat Abbatoir and processing facilities is a positive development in the Namibian sheep and small stock sector. This facility in this region and beyond, it is a catalytic investment in small stock value chains with positive multiplier effects across the entire value chain through, amongst others, creating a sustainable market for sheep and other small stock for producers on the basis of competitive pricing and sourcing of slaughter-ready sheep and goats from producers. Stimulating domestic productive capacity given the steady domestic and export demand for meat and meat products of high quality. Creating jobs and self-employment in the region. Adding to the fortification of our national food systems and making a real stepwise progress towards national food and nutritional security with a positive balance of payoff spin-offs. Contributing to the economy of Marienthal and Hadab region through effective consumption demand for goods and services, local sourcing and local value creation. And contributing to investment-driven economic growth and public revenue generation objectives. There may be more, but I believe this is a summary of a value chain consolidation. Notably, these anticipated net economic gains from this investment outlay are in line with the policy objectives engendered in the economic advancement pillars of Harambee Prosperity Plan 2. This is in specific regard to unlocking the potential of economic sector strengthening and stewardship of our natural resources, enhancing total factor productivity and developing complementary engines of growth in the economy.
Part of the Farmers Crash Friday episode. This time around, we're in the Otjizinjupa region, Grootfontein district, and with a whole different farmer. I'll ask her to introduce herself. Lady, how are you doing?
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome. Please be so kind to introduce yourself.
My name is Babette Taljaard. I'm farming on Farm Veldane near Grootfontein. And yeah, it's fun here.
It's fun here. I can see there's a whole lot going on. Now tell us, Elizabeth, if I may call you that, all right? I know you as Babette.
You can call me Babette or Elizabeth, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. All right, awesome. Now, you are a crop farmer as well as livestock farmer.
Yes.
What inspired you to venture into farming, and how long have you been farming?
Sure, that's a interesting question. There's not really something that inspired me.
Yeah.
It was just like per chance that this happened through life experiences and issues in life.
Yeah.
But through the grace of God, someone came over my path and asked me to start doing this with the other lady.
Yeah.
And yeah, then it was just like a bug that bit me. So it was so addictive when I saw like this is actually working.
Awesome.
So just every day when I see all these seedlings and everything, it just keeps me going. It's super fun.
Absolutely amazing. So how long have you been doing this?
Since 2020, beginning of 2020.
Wow. So you're still, you know, finding your footprint, experiencing the exciting stuff when it comes to crops and livestock farming.
I always try to do new things. I like new experiments and stuff. So the watermelons are something new to me.
Okay.
So, but yeah, like life things like the weather today, they look a bit off.
Yeah.
So hopefully they will look alive later today when the sun comes out. So yeah.
I believe they will. All right, so we just talked about your journey. You started in 2020, and you said it was just, you know, by chance that you got to start, right?
Yeah.
So what were some of your challenges that you experienced during this past 2 years?
Sure. Like as a woman in agriculture, people usually when I go buy the things I need like fertilizer and chemicals, the people usually check me out like, are you really farming? Like they had their doubts and everything. Like I usually had like to prove myself, like I am capable of doing this. I'm just a woman in agriculture.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that was one of the challenges. Like people, I had to like show myself like I can do this to other people, and that's not needed.
Yeah.
And then the other challenges is like markets. Like for me, the biggest challenge is markets, to get the right market.
Yeah.
At this moment, I take my produce to the informal market in Chumep or Grootfontein, even Rundu.
Wow.
But yeah, it's quite challenging as there's a lot of people taking their produce to the markets as well, and then it quickly gets flooded and the market price is down, and it's just such a mission to get your things out there and do your thing. So yeah, I would love to have a steady market, and that's the biggest challenge I face.
To have a steady market that you can, you know, supply to consistently. It makes sense. It makes a whole lot of sense. Now we talked about your challenges. Let's talk about your best experiences throughout the past 2 years. What are some of your best experiences?
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot. I like that. There's a lot.
I've met many amazing people like yourself.
Thank you.
Everyone. Yeah, just a lot of interesting people came on my paths.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting opportunities. There's a lot. Like I can talk about that the whole day. But yeah, that's like the brief.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
Opportunities and new people.
Yeah.
That's the best experience. And to farm with vegetables and small livestock, it's super fun.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
I like that you're having so much fun, you know, while you're doing something that you love.
It's just fun all the time. There's never a dull moment. There's like the stresses, but it's it's so beautiful. It's always fun.
Absolutely amazing. It looks like as if this path chose you,
Yeah.
you know, and you're running with it.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's fun.
All right. So we just talked about your best experiences. Let's talk about character building. How has farming contributed to your character as Elizabeth Babette Taljaard?
Yeah, sure. It has such positive impact on my character building.
Yeah.
Like, I've learned just to never underestimate yourself, just to put yourself out there, never like in your head put yourself underneath.
Yeah.
You are equal with everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone is struggling with farming and have their successes and their issues and everything.
Yeah.
But it has brought so much positivity and has built my character extremely. Like, I'm more confident.
Wow.
I'm just so happy.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely amazing, because I think that's the one thing, or one of the things that, you know, farmers should have. You need to have confidence in what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you can be swayed anyway. Somebody can tell you, no, you can't do this, and if you believe that, you end up not doing it.
Yeah.
You know, so if you have the self-confidence that, you know what, I can do this, despite what anybody says, boom, 2 years,
You
look where
prove
you are.
yourself. Like, if you just see something you do and it's working, you're proving yourself you can do anything, like 100%. Anything.
100%.
You put your like mind to it. Like, if someone told me in 2019 in 2020 you will farm with vegetables and crops and everything, like just making your own seedlings and not buying from a nursery, I would tell that person, no, you're crazy.
I like that.
But just like, life just shoves you in a direction, and you have to do it. You're thrown in the deep side, and that's actually the best, because you learn to do things. No one else is going to do it for you. You need to learn to do it. So that's been great.
High five to that one. I like that. All right, so we talked about character building. Let's talk about food security, right? The theme for this season is titled Towards Food Security. The theme for this season is titled Food Security. Now, how do you as a farmer contribute towards food security in Namibia?
Sure, yeah. I think, like, if I wasn't in even the informal market, if I wasn't there, like, there's always up seasons and down seasons and everything. Like, with the informal market, there's sometime during the year there's no tomatoes. Like, my main thing is tomatoes. Like, sometime during the year there's no tomatoes. Then if I wasn't there to like deliver, then there would have been people that haven't had like food to eat. So that makes me feel like I'm contributing to giving them food as well. And it's in the informal market, so they pay less than what you would buy in the shops. So that's
what else to say. No, it's fine. That's an amazing contribution, actually. You playing your part by supplying your produce to the informal market, so that somebody else can, you know, buy from them at a cheaper price, which is a ripple effect, which is actually a great thing. Which is actually a great thing. Now, something that quite some farmers don't do, right? When they look at a piece of land, they're like, you know what? I'm going to plant cabbages on this. I'm going to plant, let's say, tomatoes. I'm going to plant watermelons. They don't test their soil. They don't test their water. They just look at it and feel like, you know what, this sand looks good. And when it doesn't produce, they stand there and they're like, man,
what's happening?
What's happening, you know? And they've spent quite a lot of money on it. You were just telling me earlier on that you spent about $3,000+ on all these seedlings.
Just for the watermelons.
Just for the watermelons.
The tomatoes are another price.
Tomatoes are another price. Just look at that. So why is it important for farmers, especially those that are starting, to test their water and test their soil? What's the importance of that?
No, that's really important
Yeah.
because like sometimes in your soil there is different minerals and stuff. So
Yes.
if you plant like for instance tomatoes on soil that has a lot less nitrogen or something, or like maybe too much nitrogen, then when you give nitrogen to the plants, that's a waste of money, and that's too much. Then you need to give something else to even the play field.
Yeah.
So no, that's very, very important.
Yeah.
And also with the water, with also minerals and vitamins in the water.
Yeah.
Sometimes water, like our water, is very rich in minerals and vitamins. So the plants get like a lot of the nutrition from the water as well.
Yeah.
So there's no need to give that much fertilizer and those things. So it really plays a big part. You can really save money, or you can need to spend too much money. It really plays a big role.
Yeah. So it actually helps with the with better budgeting, finances,
better budgeting.
And that's very important. Even with the livestock, knowing the kind of minerals that are in your water.
And also in the grass.
In the grass
they eat.
Yes, 100% the lucerne.
Yeah.
100%. We're coming towards the end of the episode, but before I let you go, just like we did in the Farmers Crush Friday article, where we featured you, what is your message to your fellow women and youth of Namibia, those who are considering or venturing into farming, or those that have already started but just finding their way into this whole agribusiness? What is your message to them?
Sure, I would just say never underestimate yourself. You are capable of doing anything and everything. Like, just put your mind to it. Do not take the shortcuts. Do it the right way. Keep track of everything. Management and organization is key. But you can do anything you put your mind to it. It's super fun. If you just start doing something, just do it like the Nike logo says. Just do it. It will bring so much positivity to your life and so much energy. You will meet the most amazing people. Just do it.
Yeah.
And have fun.
I like that. Just do it and have fun while you're doing it, okay? So we've come to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for taking time from your busy schedule to be part of this interview. It really means a lot to us.
Well, thank you for coming and having this interview with me. And it was really fun having you guys here. And you may come anytime.
Oh, we will. We'll come during your harvesting period.
Yes. Free labor.
Oh, and here I thought we were getting free produce. Country is free labor.
Everything has a price.
True, that is true. Well, until next time, guys, it is bye-bye.
Did you know you can buy a new or second-hand vehicle, such as light delivery vans, trailers, small trucks and tractors for agricultural use? The repayment period for these vehicles ranges between 5 and 10 years. Contact your nearest AgriBank branch or visit our website at www.agribank.com.na for more information about this loan product. You can also visit us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and YouTube. AgriBank, your all-season bank.
Van dese week se veilings lyk dan soos volg. Op 8 Augustus het Karoo Oes 'n veiling op Otchinene, die NLA 'n speenkal veiling op Bloemvelde. Op 9 Augustus het Agra 'n veiling op Grootfontein. Op 10 Augustus is Agra in Windhoek en Blouberg op Otjiwarongo. En op 11 Augustus is Agra op Goebabis. Van dese week se landboudagboek lyk dan soos volg. Op 12 Augustus is dit die Kama Simbra Beesinligtingsdag met die tema Boer vir die toekoms. Nou 6 sprekers is aan die woord. Dit sluit in Prof Frikkie Maree van die Universiteit van die Vrystaat. Belangstellendes kan dan vir Ditella Metzger kontak. Van 8 tot 16 Augustus het NAAP of die Namibië Vereniging vir Tuinbouprodusente verskeie opleidingsdae oral oor die land. Nou dit gaan oor die standaarde vir tuinbouproduksie en bemarking wat vanaf volgende jaar April verpligtend vir alle produsente sal raak. Dan ook van 24 tot 26 Augustus is dit die Oudtshoorn Wildsfees. Nou ja, kontakbesonderhede dan nou daar beskikbaar. Die stamproetskou word dan nou ook van 26 Augustus tot 1 September aangebied. Ons weet daar is die gewilde ooi en ramveiling en vir meer inligting dan vir Gert van Wyk wat gekontak kan word. Dit is dan nou al wat ons vir vandag vir julle op die program het. Onthou, elke Dinsdag is daar in die 3 susterskoerante, dis die Namibian Sun, die Algemeine Zeitung en die Republikein, dan nou ons landbou bylaag genaamd Agri Monitor. Nou dit is spesifiek vir die landbousektor en spesiaal vir landbounuus, die jongste wat aangaan waar in die wêreld. Bly ingeskakel en lees vir Agri Monitor. Mooi loop.